Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of Uma's Lotus Lounge. It is a featured show here on the Meet Me app, and it is also live recorded to YouTube and also on a podcast that I have called Uma's Lotus Lounge or the Lotus Lounge Podcast, anywhere that you find podcasts. So I am here with my co-host here with Dannea. Hi, Dannea.
Hello.
How
How
are you
are
doing?
you? Good.
Oh, what did I do? I'm doing okay. You can see the sun is in my eyes, and I'm just like, let me take this sun therapy right now because we have a sick person in the household, and you know how that goes. It's yeah. When one goes down, we all go down. So we're all segregated in each of our rooms. I'm actually streaming from my meditation room today. That's why the background looks all different and everything, because I was just like, let me just quarantine myself. I'm tired of getting sick. How are you doing?
I'm recovering. I think it has to do with the change of weather. My body was just not having it. And yeah, so I'm feeling much better. I can say I'm 100%. Black seed oil, teas, essential oils, all of those helped me. But I was definitely feeling it last week. And so, yeah, I was like, everyone stay away.
Facts. Ayube said, Eddie, don't kick me. You know what? Actually, we don't. The only people that have bouncer status right now are the top 3 of the week and the subscribers. So you are safe in here, okay? Yes, unless people, there you go, spin a wheel. Oh, I forgot to take my sound off. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to take my sound off. Sorry to everybody who just heard that. But I'm moving a little bit slower today, guys. You guys got to give me grace, okay? Because like I said, we have a sick member in the household, and when one doesn't sleep, no one sleeps, and that's just kind of how it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. I don't have any SPs. Okay. So I wanted to start today's show before Dannea gets into her happy message and her crystal message of the week. I wanted to start with our divine energy oracle message of the week, because I feel like I did this for my newsletter today, and it was such a good message, and it ties in with my talk today about the mother wound. So the message for today or for this week is admit your vulnerabilities. Are you feeling insecure about your future? Do you worry about being able to meet your needs, whether they're physical, intellectual, or emotional, and fear that you can't? Are you secretly or openly denying your vulnerabilities or your dependence on others? Your divine energy is calling you this week to have faith in the loving spirit of the universe. Your needs will be met by your creative spirit with the help and support of the universe at your side. Trust this. So I say that because I feel that first of all, don't get hung up on the word universe. Okay, some people say universe, some people say God, some people say angels. It's all good in the Lotus Lounge. Okay, we are very open and accepting of everyone's different beliefs, faiths, values. All right, that's not a problem. So the idea is you're being asked this week to have trust and faith in the universe, in your God, that everything is working out the way it's supposed to work out and everything will go according to plan. All right. That is your message for the week. So now I'm going to thank you. Some things for the gifts. I'm going to give it over to Dannea for our crystal message of the week, as well as our happy message to start our week.
Okay, so I had to go again with a favorite, an oldie but goodie, Tiger's Eye for our crystal of the week. Okay, Tiger's Eye is a gemstone that is rich in symbolism and meaning. It is a member of the quartz family and has been revered for centuries. This is helps with psychic abilities, promoting balance and harmony in your life. It is also known as the stone of the mind and is believed to have protective properties. Tiger's Eye, I'm a tiger sign, all right, in the Chinese New Year. But Tiger's Eye is one of those protective stones that you always want to have, carry around with you. This is the one that I'll be carrying around with me for the week. So I'll share some of my experiences next week. and get you some tiger's eye. I used two pilot answers, and this came from crystalandjewelry.com. All right. Moving right along into our Be Happy 170 Ways to Transform Your Day by Patrick Lindsay. So today I turned straight to page 68, and of course it said delegate. It is one of the most valuable and most underused skills. It's not about avoiding responsibility, it's a positive action. Give someone the chance to be part of the team. Allow the receiver to show initiative and the giver to grow. A leader is a man who can adapt principles to circumstances. General George S. Patton. So delegate. It is the time for us to know where we're at in life. We have people who love and support us. When we know how to delegate, the job gets done, everyone gets exposure, and we learn more about the situation. So make sure you try and delegate this week and give us some feedback. Tell us some stories of how you were able to delegate.
I love that. Thank you so much, Danae. Delegate. And I think a lot of us have problems delegating, especially women who suffer from the mother wound. Oh, did you like that? Did you like how I brought that in?
Yes.
Yeah. Our talk today is about the mother wound, and I'm going to get really deep into it. I did do a video, if anybody's interested, on my YouTube channel. It's under the Uma Talks playlist, and it's right at the top because I just did this talk last week, and it really was an impact on a lot of women. And for those of you that are in here of the male gender, you can still listen in because you might recognize it in the females in your family. You might recognize it with your spouse, with your partner, you know. So don't sign this talk off yet and say, oh, this is just for the girls. But you remember that this is Women's History Month. So I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on the females. And my YouTube channel is The Lotus and the Light on YouTube. It is attached to my Meet Me profile, to my TikTok profile, to my IG. If you guys click the links, you can get right there onto my YouTube channel where Danae and I are actually streaming to right now. So you could also join us on YouTube as well. So I wanted to talk about the mother wound because we are starting March off as Women's History Month. And I feel that a lot of people don't understand that we have a lot of insecurities that people like to point out, that we have insecurities, but they don't understand that this is something not as a personal defect, not as a personal flaw. How can you have a personal defect when it is a wound that affects pretty much every single woman? This is a defect of society. This is a defect of our humanity, of our population, of our community. And we need to talk about it more because the more I do the work that I do, the more that I see there's so many hurt women out here. And it's unfortunately, there's not enough men that are divine consciousness men. Now, we know that they're out there. Danae is engaged to one. I'm living with one. All right. We know that there is divine conscious men out there. These are the men that are not here to use women. They want to grow with women. They hold space for the healing that women need. Right. But if it were so, if life was as such, we would have so much more healing in our community. Not just if men held space for women, but women holding space for men too. And I will bring that up as a topic, okay, about the hurt masculine energy and how we as women can provide for that. But for today, I want to talk about the fact that there are women that have this deeply profound wound, which is called the mother wound. So I'm going to be reading off my notes here for you so I make sure that I don't skip anything. The mother wound refers to the deep emotional pain, unmet needs, and limiting beliefs that women inherit from their mothers and their maternal lineage. By the way, guys, this is not at all about blaming our mothers. It's about recognizing how generational patterns of wounding, trauma, and societal conditioning have shaped our sense of self. Women throughout history have often been expected to suppress their emotions, sacrifice their needs, and prioritize others, creating cycles of pain that get unconsciously passed down. The mother wound lives within us all. So if you're a woman in here listening to me, whether you're listening to me live on YouTube or on Meet Me, put a one in the comments if, ooh, the first thing I saw was a dragon off that wheel. So just thank you to whoever said that wheel. Stacy, thank you so much. Woo, she scared me. I saw a dragon. That's all I saw. But put a one in the comments if you as a woman have experienced this. Okay? Self-doubt. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy enough. I'm not lovable enough. Right? That's okay. One in the comments. Any woman has ever felt that before? I know I have. So if I was in there, I'd put a one in the comments. What about unworthiness? I don't deserve love. I don't deserve success. I don't deserve happiness. Right? Yeah. Put a one in the comments if that applies to you. What about if you as a woman, you're a people pleaser? If I take care of others, they will love me. If I buy people things, they will love me, right? People can't just love me on my own. I'm such a terrible person, but people will love me if I do for them, whether it's like, you know, acts of service, words of affirmation, or buying things or providing things. So these patterns are deeply embedded in our subconscious, and they influence not just our way of living, but it also influences our relationships, our self perception, and the ability to step into our own power. So, I wanted to talk today about the mother wound because I feel like there is a lot of people that are suffering from these deep insecurities that has nothing to do with nothing. And I want you guys to know that you're really truly perfect just the way you are. So now, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but usually I'm going to be very vulnerable and honest with you guys right now. Usually I have my cameras at an elevated standpoint because I don't want you guys to see my double chin. I have a double chin. I'm overweight. And I'm 47 and I'm beginning to like allow myself to be okay with the fact that my body is my body and people are going to troll. And look, all the women in the comments are like, me too. I have one too. But don't they make us feel ashamed about it? Right? How many of you stream and come on here and you get the trolls? Oh, look at you. Look how fat you are. Look at your double chin. You know what I'm saying? And right, Robert, for who we are, accept us for who we are. Right? And that's my thing is I purposely for this show brought my camera down to eye level so you can see this is how I really look in real life. You know, I have a double chin. I'm overweight. I'm 47 years old. I've birthed 2 children. It's been a stressful year. Can I be real honest and vulnerable with you guys? I have 2 kids going to college, and every day I stress, how am I going to make sure these kids are okay and their needs are met and they're financially taken care of? So all they got to do is focus on college. You know what I'm saying? So have I been working out? No, it's been the furthest thing from my mind. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to Live Fest in a couple of months where I get to meet some of you awesome people. And you know what? I don't want to be going there and worrying about how I look and how you're going to judge me. I want to go there and hug you and meet you in person and say, hey, it's great to meet you. Thank you for supporting my stream. That's what I want to focus on. I don't want to be focusing on what I look like. Now, it might have been a different story if I was single, right? But I'm not single. I have a man and he loves me the way I am. But could you see how the mother wound could get in there, right? I got a man. He loves me. I have friends who love me. My children love me. The people that I work for, my clients, they love me. So why does it matter, right? Why does it matter if I'm overweight when the majority of the population in the country is overweight? Why does this matter so much? Because there's something inherently wrong with people who like to troll. I say that all the time. I refuse to be friends with anybody who trolls because I feel like there's something seriously mentally messed up within you. If you see somebody down and out or somebody struggling and you have it within you to kick them while they're down, there's something really wrong with you. And I don't associate with people like that. There's a lot of people on this app I don't talk to. I don't care if they're top badges or boss badges or whatever, but if you're a mean person, I don't want to know you. You know, I can't stand it. And my thing is this, is that we have to start being more vulnerable. And that's how we overcome the mother wound. Because the mother wound is going to tell you you're not enough. The mother wound is going to tell you, listen to the trolls. Oh, look, they say that you're insignificant because you're overweight, or because you don't make this much money, or because you're not in a relationship, or because you can't get pregnant, or whatever the stories are. The trolls are there for a reason. They're part of the programming, guys. The trolls are there to keep hitting on your insecurities. But what are you going to do? Are you going to let them win? Or are you going to say, it doesn't matter. Those things don't define me. I'm a beautiful soul. I think Robert said that earlier. We're beautiful souls, right? There's several ways that the mother wound manifests in people. Number one, self-doubt and having a fear of taking up space. If you grew up with a critical mother, an emotionally unavailable mother, a mother that was probably physically not there because she was traveling a lot, maybe for work or whatnot, that can cause internalized self-doubt. Who has that, right? Who has self-doubt, making it difficult for you to trust your own choices? I do. There's sometimes I struggle, like, I don't know, should I go left or right? And then what about those of us that had moms that was constantly second guessing themselves? That can teach you how to be vulnerable, insecure, and question your choice, your abilities, your decisions, right? If you had emotionally distant moms, maybe they were overburdened with work, maybe they were dismissive to you, you might be the child that grew up feeling unseen, unheard. I know, like for me, I did feel my whole life like I was unseen, unheard, but it wasn't like anything like super traumatic. It was just my dad worked crazy hours. He was always working. And my mom, she had a lot on her plate, between handling 3 kids, being a homemaker. So she wasn't really emotionally invested in any of us, but it wasn't really her fault. It was just the way of the world, at the time and what we were going through. But because I was young and I didn't understand it, I grew up feeling like I didn't matter. And that's why I don't like trolls. And that's why I try my hardest to make everybody seen and everybody heard. Because the truth is, we all deserve to be seen and heard. What about those of you that I mentioned earlier, the people pleasing, right? How many of you are overgivers or people pleasers? A lot of women that have this mother wound grew up believing that we're here to serve others, especially men. I don't know about you guys, but I'm from the Caribbean. And in the Caribbean and in the Indian culture as well, the emphasis is on the men of the family. The men of the family are the breadwinners. They're the prize, the daughters are there to take care of their parents when they get older. It was always the joke, right? In the house that, okay, well, when my parents get older, they'll come live with me because, the assumption was my brothers would be able to have their lives and whatnot, but I would be the one to take care of my parents. It's not that way anymore. My parents already they have their own things taken care of for when they get older, but it's just that happens in so many families where women are told that you are here to serve others. And you know what that creates in women? Kind of self-hate a little bit, because we feel like we're only here to take care of people, that we're not really here for ourselves. And I struggle with that with a lot of my clients, because remember, I own a wellness center. So people come to me for massage, for energy healing, for things to make themselves feel good. And they fight themselves all the time, because even though they have the money, They rather spend it on their children, on their spouse, on their friends, and it almost feels guilty for them to spend it on themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's another way that people pleasing can kind of get in the way of your own happiness. I mentioned the mother wound simply for this reason. I go way more in depth on my YouTube talk about it, but I mention it here because this is my theme this week. My theme this week is, March is Women's History Month, and I feel the need for my own self nurturing, my own mothering. And I invite you guys to do the same for yourself. How have you mothered yourself? Some of us don't have our moms here, right? May they rest in peace. Some of us have our moms here, but they're not a source of comfort that we can go to. So we're lacking that mothering. And some of us have really great moms. Congratulations on that to those of you that do. But for those of us that don't have their moms here, or they have mothers that are physically present but not emotionally available, I challenge you all this week to mother yourself. And this is a message for the men too. Mother yourself this weekend. What does that sound like? What does that mean to you when I say mother yourself this week? Right? Because that's what you want to do. You want to take the control in your life and say, I don't have my mom anymore, but I am my own mom. And I don't really need anybody to take care of me. I can take care of myself. I can nurture myself. I can love myself. And I can accept myself as I am. Double chins and all. Double chins and all. I can accept myself as I am. All right? So do me proud this week and really and truly come through for yourself the way that I know that you can. That is my message for the week. All right. I'm going to bring it up for Danae to kick us off with our psychic readings. So guys, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but we actually have a full moon. Do you know what the full moon is in today?
Ooh, I don't. We got a full moon. When is it coming?
It is this week. I'm gonna have to look this up. I'm gonna tell you guys real quick. We have a full moon this week. Full moon March. It is March 14th. So this Friday, we have a full moon coming in. And I think it does. What is the March full moon called? It's called a worm moon, but I'm trying to find out what sign it's in. But I will tell you this, full moons are always a source of pain because the moon energy is all about, it's all about like letting go, and people don't like to let go. So what we've noticed as astrologers and psychics and healers and shamans is we've noticed whenever there's a full moon week, people tend to get more emotional, and we tend to see a lot more endings in relationships. So if there's people that are kind of going between, should I stay, should I go? Yeah, it could be a little choppy this week. So we're going to be giving, Danae and I are going to be giving you guys messages for each zodiac sign. We're going to do all 12 zodiac signs. So whatever your sign is, just hang out and you'll get a message for your zodiac sign. However, for the people that did send a 1K gift on the Meet Me app, you will be getting your own personalized message at the end of the 12 messages. So that would be Stacy Baby, Aphrodisiac, Cloud. The three of you will be getting a full moon message about either what to look forward to this week, what to prepare for, what's coming. We don't know what spirit guides are going to tell you, but we'll tell you when it comes to you guys. So the three of you definitely stay in at the end of the week. All right, I'm going to give it over to Danae. Danae, what signs are you starting with? Can you let the people know so those that are in here can really listen in?
Yes. So I'll be doing fire signs first. It'll be Aries, then Leo, and then our Sagittarius. Okay.
Awesome. Leo. We see a Leo in the comments.
Okay, you guys are next. All right. So these messages are for guidance. These are to help you with your week ahead. So please let us know how it resonates with you. The first card I got for our Aries is intuition and insight. Your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now. So you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Follow your own insight over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. So this message for Aries is saying intuition and insight is going to come from within and from above. You know, the next card we have for you, Aries, is number 16, out with the old, in with the new. Heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. Often this is because you're not happy and feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desires and spiritual path. So the first card, 18, intuition. Then you have out with the old, in with the new. You're reviewing life and everything that it has to offer so that you can move forward in the right direction, in your direction, into two of abundance. All right, Aries, your last card is two of abundance. Life may be feeling a little out of balance right now. You could be working multiple jobs or trying to make change in your dream career. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success, okay? It's all about finding that balance within. Okay, Aries, you got this. I'm so excited for this new direction. Leo, the first card I got for you, Leo, is Ace of Abundance. This angel brings wonderful news. A windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. These resources may involve money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. It's a good time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may be important contracts to sign. How exciting, Leo. The next card I have for you, Leo, is Five of Thought. The path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama into your life. Stick to the course, all right? Understand that you are being divinely guided. Make sure your thoughts are clear so that you can move into this last card, Leo, creativity and abundance. Dear one, you're being called into action. You're ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you are. It's time for great creativity, giving birth to a beloved project, or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity manifest for you. Leo, you can and you will. Make sure you take the proper action in the direction of your desires. All right, and last but not least for our fire signs is Sagittarius. The first card I got for us, Saggy, is embrace those around you. Number 5. This is a great time for spiritual growth for you, making it even more important to surround yourself with those who you love and share similar beliefs. Be willing to accept help from others. You could find comfort in traditional solutions, or your heart may long to try out new ideas. Be open and receptive to that creative energy flowing within you, Sagittarius. The next card for you is Helper of Action. You're blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have the time. So get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. You or someone you meet is very self-assured, capable, and enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. I agree with that one, all right? Helper of Abundance, Sagittarius. And the last card we have is Five of Action. Your angels want you to know that your current challenges pushes you to be assertive, and self-confident. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your position. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your life. We don't need any drama. We don't want any drama. Sagittarius, you know what to do. Kick them kick them to the curb if they're trying to bring drama. Not anymore. It is no more snowball fights. The snow is over. We are moving right along into spring. All right, Uma, back to you.
I got you. I like when she was like, kick them to the curb. Kick them all to the curb. All right, welcome in, guys. We are doing our messages for the earth signs, which is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So, Capricorn, we got the 7 of Ariel, that is about having patience. The 5 of Gabriel, which talks about challenges that you can resolve, and the Epiphany card, which is the Hermit card. So I feel like you're going to be having a challenge this week with other people. The card mentions, thank you. The card mentions withdrawing from the drama of other people and having patience with yourself and others. And I feel with this message is that it's very simple. It's saying that there's going to be people that want to involve you in your drama. Don't buy into it. Stay focused. The 7 of Ariel card is a card about like focusing on the future, working hard. You might not see results this week of your hard work, but stay on the path. That's the path that you're meant to be on. The Epiphany card is about being in hermit mode, not really wanting to be around people, not really wanting to be outside. It's more about like meditate. I actually meditated this morning for the first time in a long time, and it felt so good to just kind of be by myself and just kind of go within. Anybody here that meditates, I'm like, I love meditating. And I feel with this message is that as people try to draw you into drama this week, stay apart, stay to yourself, because you have these epiphanies coming in that need some quiet space for them to resolve. All right. And it may not be a very highly productive week for you, but keep doing what you can do. Honor your strength, honor your energy. You're on the right path. That is my message for Capricorns. Now, if you are a Taurus, we have King of Gabriel. This is about being focused. We have 8 of Michael, which talks about seeing a situation as it is. And then we have the 10 of Gabriel, which is working too hard. So Taurus, we know you guys love to work. All earth signs do. Okay. And I feel with the Taurus message this week is stay focused and keep doing what you're doing, but you also need to take some time out. I feel like you're pushing yourselves, and because you're pushing yourselves, it's creating an illusion of lack, which is now affecting your mindset. And by it affecting your mindset, you're beginning to have like these less than scarcity thoughts, right? So this is a message about taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture, Taurus. I feel some of you just need a break this week, like a downtime. And I feel like you need to be focused on your goals, yes, but you also need like taking a rest is part of the plan. It's part of the journey. So don't be afraid to take a rest. Remember, the mother wound is in there, okay? And sometimes it shows up as being a perfectionist or overachiever. So if that's you, Taurus, just take a chill pill this week. You're still on track, but learn to pull back and honor yourself and your needs as necessary. Naps. Yes, naps are so crucial and so important. All right, finally for Virgo, we have 9 of Gabriel. This is about enjoying your company, moving forward. We have the solutions card, which talks about success coming from objective compromise, self-control. And then we have the sun, which indicates success. Wow, Virgos, you guys are doing it. You guys have been staying to yourself. You've been working steadily hard. And this week we have some breakthroughs for you. It's definitely coming from your self-control, your patience, your ability to forgive and move on and to let go. So we do see that this week is going to be a really good week for you. You have some manifestations coming true. You have some of your dreams and goals realized this week. And it's really a testament to your strong energy and the fact that you don't give up and you keep pushing forward no matter what. Okay. Thanks, Cloud. So those are the messages for the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And don't forget, for those of you that are now coming in, if you missed your fire sign, if you're Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. These are all recorded and on my podcast and on my YouTube channel, so you can replay it and get your messages. Okay, as well. So now I'm going to give it over to Danae, who's going to actually do the water signs next.
Yes. So it's going to be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and I'll get started now. The first card I have for you, Pisces, is Healer of Emotion. This is a time to follow your heart and feel the fullness of your emotions. You may feel so compelled to nurture others that you forget to care for yourself. Flashes of intuition provide you with incredible insight. You or another person is kind, tenderhearted, loving, and a trustworthy friend. Pisces, right before all of this, Uma told us about healing the mother wound and loving on ourselves this week. All right. Healer of emotion is that card. Love on thyself. Okay. Then you got Pisces, you got healer of emotion, and you got healer of thought. All right. Healer of thought is saying it's time for you to clean up your life. Get rid of anything that clutters your space or makes you disorganized. People who take from you but don't give back should be released as well. You or another person involved in this situation is wise, insightful, and caring, has a wonderful sense of humor, and offers a lot of experience. That is you, Pisces. So heal the emotions, heal the thoughts, and be receptive to your card, happy change, a happy change. Your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. Pisces, it's clear as day. Release, let go, and move forward with love in your heart. Make sure you're showing yourself some love. And happy belated birthday and birthdays to our Pisces. All right. Next, we have our Cancer. All right, the first card for you, Cancer, is organization. You got 4. Your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual or seek out a mentor. Very direct message. Okay, Cancer? The next card for you, Cancer, is number 13 for letting go. Releasing the past can seem like a challenge, but it can also be liberating. Your angels will help you let go so you can fly higher than even before. Endings always herald new beginnings. Choose to allow this situation to lead you to a more joyful life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. It starts with you. All right? All right, Cancer? And the last card you have, you guys got 444. 4 of abundance. It's time to reflect upon your relationship with money. Are you spending it too freely or are you holding on to it too tightly? This can also relate to how you give yourself to others. Is your heart open or are you holding back? Your hard work and wise investments will bring great success. It's all about that balance, all right? If you're spending too much, put yourself on a budget. You're spending too little, put yourself on a budget. I did a couponing this weekend, a couponing exercise, and boy, oh boy, Dollar General. That's a whole nother story. All right. Our last water sign for today is going to be our Scorpio. The first card I got for you guys is Messenger of Thought. A new topic or intellectual project is really exciting for you. There's so much to learn before you feel ready to move on. New information may require changes to your plans. Review all documents carefully. You know will meet or are someone who loves to learn and share knowledge. This person is brilliant and truthful, but also blunt and not very diplomatic. So again, it's about balance, all right? We want the truth, but we got to add just a little diplomacy here, okay? The next card for you is 3 of emotion, Scorpio. Wonderful news is on its way. Announcements regarding engagements, pregnancies, births, or graduations will be revealed. New friends will be made, or communities of like minded people will draw closer to one another. Exciting new beginnings or happy endings are just around the corner. Time for celebration. I see the rosebuds coming up. Spring is springing. And last but not least, for our Scorpio, is the spiritual teacher, number 9. There are great rewards in spending time alone. Use those moments of solitude to focus on love and ways in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if life feels unfulfilled right now. Okay? Go within and get connected. That's what it's telling you, Scorpio. And that is it for my water sign.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Danae. All
You're
right, I'm going
welcome.
to round it out with the air signs. So if you are Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, this is the message this week for you. And don't forget, those of you that sent a 1K gift, whether it's to chocolate bars, a wheel, Danae and I will be getting ready to give you guys your messages right after these zodiac signs. So we have the Aquarians, we have Knight of Michael. This is about moving quickly. 9 of Raphael, which is a dreams come true card, and the King of Gabriel, which we had before, and it's about staying focused. So I feel like this week, Aquarians are not letting anything bother them, whether it's a full moon or a Mercury retrograde or whatever else is happening. Aquarians are on their path and they are just going for gold. Okay. So shout out to all the Aquarians. I really like that 9 of Raphael card. It talks about make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. And I feel like you guys are doing that. Like you're actively working and manifesting to make your dreams come true. So congratulations to you, because I feel like this is a message that says things are moving very quickly for you and you got to keep up. So do what you can, keep moving. It's like I have a friend who used to say, ride the lightning, you know, ride the lightning. You're going to get burnt a little bit, but you're going to be so satisfied at the end of it because you are working towards your dreams. All right, Geminis, we have Page of Ariel. This is about going back to school or learning or taking a class. We have 7 of Michael, which talks about, like kind of redirecting yourself. If you're en route, redirecting, looking at things from a bigger perspective, reviewing details, right? And then we have the 8 of Ariel, which talks about more study and opportunities being offered. So I feel like this week, Gemini, this full moon is going to make you question something that you've been doing. Like, let's say, for example, you've been working in a hospital and you've been working in the radiology department and you've been trying to climb the ladder. Something about this week is going to make you reconsider that and say, you know what, let me move into the oncology department. And now you're just elevating rapidly. There's open spots. There's, promotions available, all that stuff. And you're just moving very quickly. And that's the energy, what I'm feeling for the Geminis is that you're taking some time out to, like, you work hard, but is it that you work hard or do you work smart? And that's what you're considering this week. How can I work smarter to get the same things I get, or maybe more, but do it more efficiently and not so much use of my energy and my time? So that's going to be interesting to see what Geminis come up with this week. Now for the Libras, we have the 10 of Gabriel. This is working too hard. The King of Raphael. Yes, it is safe to trust, trustworthy relationships. And the Sun, a time of success. I feel like Libras, my own little Libra is sick, right now. So I feel like that overwork is leading to exhaustion, or you could just, be sick, cold flu season, whatnot. Or it could just be that you have overworked yourself and you're stressed out and overwhelmed, right? The idea here is lean on the people in your life. The King of Raphael is somebody that you can trust, is a trustworthy relationship, and allow yourself to be open and vulnerable and let people know, hey, I don't have it all figured out. I don't have a plan. I don't know what I'm doing, or whatever it is that's your issue. Because something about opening up your heart this week and sharing with people where you are, what's going on, it's going to be like releasing a burden. And now we have the sun, which is the success you've been looking for. So isn't that interesting, right? Libras, like you finally open up and say, okay, guys, I need help. I can't do this all on my own. And then look what happens. The sun comes in, which offers you the success, right? Which is what you've been looking for. So congratulations on that. It's all about how do you move forward, Libras, not just by yourself, but with the help of those that are in your circle. That is the message for Libras. All right. As we end out this show, for those of you that are Meet Me, stay behind for your readings. But for us to end out the show on our podcast and on YouTube, Danae, do you have anything coming up that you would like to tell people about so they can prepare to for the events that you have available?
Yes. So, in memory of grief support, paying homage and honoring our loved ones every other Tuesday. So, it will be this Tuesday, tomorrow, the 11th at 8 p.m. And join me, the Lotus in the Light meetup.com.
Love it. Thank you. And for me this week, let's see, Wednesday we have Uma Talks. For those of you that like to learn and grow and, with your self-development, Uma Talks is a weekly YouTube show that I do on my YouTube channel. It's at 8 p.m. on my YouTube channel, The Lotus in the Light. And this week we're talking about full moon rituals for healing and release. So I'm going to talk about what's important about the full moon, why it affects people the way it does, what this full moon is going to be about in particular, and give you rituals that you can do for your own healing, your own release from the comfort of your home. I will also be ending the Uma Talks with a small guided meditation and journaling activity for you to do as well. On Friday, if you are in the Northern Virginia area, at my center, the Lotus and Light Metaphysical Center, we have a mediumship development circle that is for new and up and coming mediums and psychics that need practice. It's at 7 p.m. And then at 8 p.m., I will be doing an evidential mediumship demonstration. I am an evidential medium. I communicate with people on the other side. I bring through messages from loved ones. So I'll be doing a little talk and a demonstration after that mediumship development circle. On Saturday, I am teaching Reiki 3. For those of you that are in the Usui Shiki Ryoho lineage, we have Reiki 3, the last class in that lineage, on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I'm hosting a sound bath where you can come and listen to me play the beautiful crystal singing bowls. And then I have an Access Bars share only for Access Bars practitioners. So we have a lot going on this week at Lotus. Please feel free to check us out. And I do appreciate all your support. So on behalf of Danae and myself, thank you to all of you who have been listening on YouTube, who have been listening to the podcast. We really appreciate you guys for coming through. And feel free to hit me up on my DMs, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, just hit me up and definitely feel free to contact me. I offer a free 30-minute discovery call to anybody who's interested in spiritual development and want to know how they can get started on their path. All right. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate y'all for being here.